Hello, you people that watch this video for reasons unbeknownst to me. I'm here in Montreux. That's how you say that. It's not Montreux, it's Montreux. Treux, le French. There's a guitar show going on, and it's called the MIGS, which stands for 4 letters that you figure out something about international Montreux International Guitar Thing show. Follow me. And here we are in the ballroom. The trade show is a smallish kind of a trade show with lots of more local luthiers and workshops and some concerts. And it is in the casino in Montreux, where the jazz festival, the Montreux Jazz Festival, happens. And this is where, I'm going to say it for a millionth time, Frank Zappa kind of played, and then this thing burned down, and there was some smoke in the water, and that band was across the lake, literally exactly where we are staying. We is me and the Valiant people, and Jens Tukoffi Buscheschenken, I don't know how to say his name. He's behind the camera, and he was waving literally behind the camera. God, is he a dumbass? He's filming me like this with the camera, and he's waving into the back of the cab. No, that doesn't help. Wow, he's had a few beers, I guess. So this is where it happened, and we're gonna go through here. It is primarily Swiss and I was gonna say Italian, but French builders. There are some. There's PRS, there's Sur, but they are here with their distributors from Switzerland. But you are looking vergebens, as we say in Germany. You're gonna look for, you know, Yamaha, Ibanez, Fender, definitely Gibson, fuck them anyway. They're not here. This is a smaller trade show, but you can see some interesting stuff. And we're gonna go and look at some interesting stuff, just gonna go through the hallways. Rather high-priced, classic-y kind of guitars here from Re-Guitars.
Welchen Stand bist du dabei diesmal?
By Valiant.
Ah, Valiant, da doch was anderes.
Here is Mr. Fuzzman.
Hallo, freut mich.
He makes fuzzes and then makes them unlegible. Let me show you this. So this is beautiful, right? This is a work of art. I mean, I'm an old fart. I'm gonna have to look under my glasses to read. So that's not his fault that I'm an old fart. But even then, this might be output. This is bias, fuzz and input. I don't know why there's an input thing. I mean, because it doesn't have an input. That's why. That's why there's the knob for it, because he left out.
So why do you want to read the pedal?
You have to read a pedal because then I know what the things do.
Okay. I usually read books.
I don't know how to read.
Ah, okay.
Also from above, when you look at the pedal, you have no fucking idea how these things are set. So the first thing, I think what comes with these pedals, which are not cheap, by the way,
No.
but they're beautiful and of course amazing. Yeah, but what comes with it is a fucking Sharpie, so that you should really put an edding in every single box.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
That's a marketing thing.
Yeah.
Don't like that you can't read it? Write it in yourself.
Yeah.
Also comes with post-it notes, so you can literally put the labels on. I heard this earlier with a guy. I mean, look at the freaking decadence of this man putting his own face on the pedal. How much? Wow. How fucking full of yourself do you have to be to put your head on the pedal?
Yeah, no one can copy me then.
I mean, I like it. I like it. He's full of himself, but cool. So, no, I heard someone play it earlier, and it's a very playable fuzz. It didn't sound like the guy was trying to bow down to the fuzz and play to the fuzz. The fuzz played to him, and I like that. He, of course, had no idea how he set it up, because how would he know? And when you think, well, that's only this one, right? No, he makes it in different colors. Where you can also not fucking read a thing. Yeah. Jens is literally 3 centimeters from the pedal. But then But then, even better, you can get it in Tolex, and then he just skips riding on it completely. And again, here you need a Nah,
That's a bit better. I'm sorry, give you another one. sorry, that's not a good example. This one is better.
I mean, they are gorgeous. This is what, 340? 340 euro? Is that price?
Yeah, that's right.
You're like me, like, what?
Yeah, I need glasses too.
Look, I'm in Foz heaven. Or Foz hell. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Find out.
Kräuter pedals. That sounds like it's healthy for you. Kräuter pedals, get it? Because Kräuter, is anyone getting the joke, the German joke? Anyone? Come on, Jens, Kräuter pedals, they're healthy for you.
It's healthy, it's very healthy.
So much for that. Also, there's black hole amps, and I will refrain from making the jokes about the name. But they look beautiful. Some of them have birds on them, because Vögeln, get it? Nobody gets these. Nobody gets these jokes. It's in English. I'm amused. Because, get it, black hole, Vögeln. Some of you will get it. Hello. So here we are with Bernasconi. And I played this guitar early on. Dry. No, not dry as in drunk and then dry. No, without a cable and, you know. So it looks huge-esque. And then you think, whoa, this is gonna break your back. And it is, I cannot literally, I mean, how do I do this on video? We need a scale. It is so incredibly light, it's ridiculous. And I have to say, I appreciate the daring shape, which is different, but not too different. I love that. I have to question the diagonality of the pickup, because technically the more you go in this direction, the more treble you get in the less low end, which would mean I would want them this way so that my top strings have warmer sound. So this I don't get, but again, I didn't hear it on an amp, so what the fuck do I know? This is just cool. Also, I'm gonna question, I mean, the man is standing right there, but you know me, I don't care. I'm gonna question a man who goes to a trade show, shows ridiculously beautifully made guitars, and then leaves the frickin' sticker on the pickguard. Because it's all milky and doesn't really show the guitar as beautiful as it can be. But that is his choice. This is a set neck. This looks like mahogany. Yep. Now, what I said when I first saw it, this is a work of art, but form over function or function over form, I don't know.
I love this question.
Because it looks gorgeous. However, and I can see they're locking tuners, so you already won me there. But even with locking tuners, this looks like it's a bitch to change the strings.
Thank you for this question. Thank you. Thank you.
Wait. Tell me why it's not a bitch.
Okay, take your hand.
Yep.
So, and now make this. Sorry. You can.
Okay, I hold it.
Okay,
yes.
I hold it. Now you can. Yes. Okay.
Now it's less of a bitch. It's still a
Yes.
bitch, but it's less of a bitch.
Yes.
Is this magnetic?
Yeah.
Of course, nobody can see that.
Yes.
You have to tell people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're less of an idiot than I thought.
Thank you.
I mean, you know, usually people go like,
I know. I hear this question. It was one evening on the workbench. It was like touch. Okay. Well,
that is beautiful.
And I heard the question, but that's really difficult to change the thing. Then okay, well, yeah, that's a problem.
That
okay.
is amazing.
Yes, like this.
I mean, and they're self-locking, right? So but usually when self-locking, when you open them, you have to do a screwdriver from the top. How do you loosen them?
Yeah, absolutely easy. If the string is not broken, it's no problem.
But we get to what if the string is broken?
Yeah, then we have a little challenge.
Because it does happen.
Yeah, maybe it can happen. Yeah. So then you have to find the groove with a little
So bottom line is, it's a bitch to change the strings when I mean, that's what you're trying to say.
it's just this
But it is form, not function, right?
Yes.
There isn't any reason other than you think it's really cool, which
Yeah.
I fully agree.
Yeah.
It's a Hingucker, as we say in German. It's a looker. It's a look over here. I don't know how to say this in English. What's the body made out of?
Yeah, this is Corina.
Oh, but really light then.
Yes, yeah, it's really light, and it's really bright. The sound
Okay.
of the guitar is really bright.
But,
If you like
but
it-
then that makes the top
Yes,
strings even brighter.
Yes,
You like
you're right.
bright sounds then. I think
I like the extreme.
I played it. It played beautifully. I think this is cool, maybe too cool for comfort. The shape is amazing. I'm gonna be honest. The shape is amazing. I love this. And as Pierre pointed out, look at the details. It's it's beveled and then it's not beveled. This is attention to detail.
Yeah, oh wow.
This is what I do. I do this for a living.
Yeah. If you have a plectrum and then you play it and you would like to with your finger play with your finger, then you can put your plectrum here and you can.
I'm gonna scratch up the guitar over time.
Yeah, that's the
Also, I have to point out this petrol kind of blue.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Now, I already said to Pierre, yeah, you can probably buy a car for this. How much is this baby?
4,800 Swiss francs.
Okay, it's up there. Also, you do these in Switzerland, right?
Yeah.
So what you people have to know is, when you buy guitars from a Swiss maker, they literally have to earn pretty much 3 times the money as anyone else, because living in Switzerland is only for royalty and shit. So you do pay, I have to say this, I'm sorry, a little bit of their living standards in Switzerland, because if they sell these for the same price as anyone else, they can't live in Switzerland, okay? Now, if they chose to live here, that's their fucking problem. But if they're born here, they literally just have to make the guitars a little bit more expensive than anything else. So what they have to do is, they have to come up with crazy shit to justify those prices. But no, I applaud you. This is a beautiful instrument.
No, the first thing of the idea was to have the neck angle without a flat angle with a high angle on the string on the
And you definitely, you went way lower than you could with that angle of headstock.
Thank you.
So there is a thought behind it.
Yes. Yeah.
And to cut this short, there's also one that's way cheaper because it's been eaten up by bugs, which is way cool, but I wouldn't trust that wood very far. And then there's a, brownish one, different. It's got a wiggly thing and really tiny single things. And I mean, there's obviously loads of crazy cool things. And look at this flame up here. That means, we have, oh God, this is not so light as the other one. Look at this beautiful roasty flame neck thing and a massive guitar tit, or teta de guitarra in Spanish. I don't know what the Swiss would call that. Probably a volute, but that's boring. Oh God, don't fall. I can't afford you. This is gorgeous. If you have 4,800 Swiss francs, I don't know what that means in real people money. Look it up. Go to the website and buy this. There's also a bass that literally looks like I'm wearing it. So that's kind of cool. I would wear that as a shirt. I would play that as a bass, actually. And then can you show the tuners? Because he went backwards and sideways because he can. The crazy, crazy man. You're a crazy man. Okay, we move on. Bye-bye. These guitars are very high-end and very cool. Fear Okayan played one in a video. Look it up. There's loads of pedals over here, loads and loads and loads and loads and loads, but nothing you haven't seen, and who needs pedals anyway. Now, this stuff is super interesting. Not this. This is, because it's people fucking, hand-painted sex scenes from an artist, and it's unique. And then there's a white one too, which is supposed to hang here, and it's apparently people fornicating.
You have the end here.
Ah, there's the fornication guitar. Yeah. Thank you. So, but enough with the fornication. There's a penis on here. This is dirty. Don't show that. There's panties. Look at that. A butt plug. That is just dirty. So, but the other thing that is really cool is this, they're apparently big G fans. And this is nothing, thickness-wise and everything, nothing other than an SG, just in their style. Can you see it now? Because you didn't see it before. Pretty cool. I was very blown away by this guitar because I thought, design-wise, that is gorgeous. Let's get the Drunk Beaver pedal down. Now this is just way cool. Look at the roundedness. I mean, I talked to the man yesterday, and the Bixby shouldn't be on there, and I think he agrees. He just wanted it. But that red accent, which goes under the Bixby to the back, so it's an atrocity that it's on there. Okay, but it's a fiery thing in the back. It's a who knows what that is. Then we have these things that don't go to the sides. I know technical things, so you turn them and then the guitar goes wee woo, you know. Nothing in the fretboard. This is a beautiful piece of design. It's not as heavy as you would think. I mean, I don't want to hold it like this for half an hour, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I played it, and volute, all this stuff. It's everything that you want in a guitar if you don't want boring.
The special one?
So here's the, careful, don't kill the kids.
Yeah, why not?
This is, again, we have the form here. Why am I, hold this.
Yeah. Help you if you want.
Oh, good, oh, good. So come, Jens, come over here.
That's the man who makes the guitar. That's my guitar. That's a baritone one.
Leather pickup thing. So it's a baritone, but the thing is, they moved everything further into the guitar, which is when you're playing it, usually on a baritone, you have to kind of reach with your left hand to reach the first fret. This feels completely normal, but your right hand moves further to the right. So you kind of have to adjust your playing position for the right hand, but as someone who doesn't want, because of either medical reasons or because it's just stupid, to do this for the lower stuff, you can play a baritone and really just only have to adjust the playing position of your right hand and have a guitar that feels completely normal to you. Great. These clock in at between 4 and 5?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a lot of money, people. That's a lot. You know, do you know how many hookers and blow I can buy for like $4,000?
Yeah, but in Switzerland it's not the same that same.
Swiss hookers and Swiss blow is more expensive. Okay.
We do a better job.
No, this is beautiful work, and the company is called
JV Guitars.
JV. That sounds very French.
Yeah, Jérôme van der Maren, that's his name.
Oh no, we don't buy from French people. Go away. Let's go.
Belgium? Is that okay?
Belgium. We love the Belgians.
He's Belgium.
They have the best. Belgians have the best
beer.
forklifts in the world.
Yeah, but beer too. For a German.
Wait. When you drive on the Autobahn in Belgium,
yeah,
on the highway, what is the only thing you see to the left and right? Be honest.
Nothing.
Forklift rental places is the only business you see in Belgium.
Yeah, that's true.
I drive through there all the time to Aalbeke, and the only thing you see is forklift rental places. And then my friend Michiel got a new job as an IT guy, and I said, "Where do you work?" At a forklift rental place.
Of course, that's Belgium.
I laughed my ass off, right, Michiel? It's good. It's the best one, but I mean, still. Okay, Belgian French is fine.
Yeah,
I will excuse that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We will see.
Moving on. Here's what you buy when you want to buy a PRS, but in better, or in cooler. I don't know about better. I mean, we don't have to lie about where that shape comes from, but when you touch this is just awesome. And don't you just want to touch things that are awesome? Because I don't know, this is probably sandblasted. Am I getting someone nodding somewhere? Sandblasting?
The name. It's large.
Large? But how do you get that pattern?
You brush and you dig into the...
By hand?
Yeah, of course.
By hand?
You can see when he's working.
That's too much work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
I mean, it's just, if you're like into haptic feedback, this guitar feels more woody than any woody guitar you've ever had. Wooden cavity cover with the most subtle screws you've ever fucking seen on the planet. Okay, this is, everything feels very rugged. And then we have kind of a neck through / bolt on, Michael bolt on. Obviously very original. I love the look. I love the simplicity here. Let's keep it simple. Then there's stars in here, which I'm not sure about because we could have done without these, but they're not symmetrical stars. They're asymmetrical stars. And then we have a 4 and 2, which you're not allowed to do in America. You know that? In America, 4 and 2 is Music Man patent.
Okay.
Music Man, here they're not going to come after you, but in America, 4 and 2 is Music Man only. They own that. They're stupid, but yes. And then we got Schaller. I mean, we know what I think about Schaller, but okay, we can put hip shots on there. I mean, we can if we want to, or anything else, or Graphtec or something. Schaller just doesn't have very regular quality checks. So, spoke wheel right there. How much money?
4,200.
4,200. Everything is over 4,000. Well, we're in Switzerland. They make a lot of money, but that's nice.
And here's the Zermatt de Sarment, and the stars are from the Valais.
I like that that's all asymmetrical. And of course, you can get them in different colors. You can get them not in the, I want to say sandblasted, but it's not sandblasted. It's brushed. Really, really cool shit. Definitely, especially with the way the neck is assembled, it's a different kind of a thing. And then there's basses, but I mean we don't even talk to bass players. Bass players are horrible people. Well, Jens disagrees. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
We move on. We got guitars that look like your grandma's kitchen table. Another thing we have, someone with a DJI pocket and I can go right in front of his camera. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing, my friend?
We're walking around looking at guitars and saying, this is shit, this is cool, oh, this is really cool,
Yeah.
that's too expensive.
Okay, what's the cool shit you saw?
The guitar we looked at this morning,
Bernasconi, yeah?
we talked about how do you change the strings.
Yeah.
The top of the headstock is a veneer and you can take it off.
So
It's with a magnet.
okay.
And then it's still difficult, but easier.
Okay.
And the guitar is about 4,800, I think. But it's a nice guitar.
Okay. What about the shitty guitars? Do you want to talk about that in front of the camera?
Nah, I'm just exaggerating. The problem is we're in Switzerland and the prices here are relatively high because of the living standard in Switzerland.
yeah.
Which is, when you're in Switzerland, this is all very affordable because you make Swiss money.
Yeah.
When you're
Poor.
you know, when you run a YouTube channel in France or Germany, you don't make Swiss money, and then $5,000 for a guitar is like, ooh, how many videos can I make and then maybe not have to pay?
Okay.
You know the deal. Pierre Junel.
Yes. La chaîne guitare, the Guitar Channel.
La chaîne guitare. Go and subscribe if you speak French. If you don't speak French, learn it.
And you can speak English too. I do the Guitar Channel. Huh? Passion amplifier. Hey, works too. Hey.
Oh, this is Mr. Marketing. Look, Mr. Marketing.
Yeah.
Go.
Flower shirt.
Go away now. Go away. Let's run down here. We got resonatory guitars here. Really cool, different shape, very flowery. If you know how to play these, which I don't, but if you're in the market for one, then resonateur. That's probably not how you say that, but it's right there. See, color-wise, this is probably the best guitar at the show. Conceptually, this is ridiculous. But color-wise, I mean, how much more turquoise can you get? But then there's a million strings. And talk about headstocks. I mean, guitar players are always very, headstock driven. I like the headstock, I don't like the headstock. Please comment below what you think about this monstrosity right there. Because I think you people have opinions. It looks like a lot of... Now what I want to know is, get my reaction, Jens. How heavy is this? I might be surprised. Oh! I mean, it's not light. Oh. Okay. Part of the weight comes from the fact that it's resin. I thought this is a color. It's not, it's resin. Now resin is going to be ridiculously heavy to begin with. For a resin guitar, this is not heavy. I mean, of course, do we need it in the back? Oh, that sounded dirty. Probably not, but it's cool. And then wait, this is a country. This is something, I recognize things. This is Stonehenge. There's Stonehenge. Is this Wales or something?
It's come from Italy.
But why does it say Stonehenge?
Because my customer is have a passion for minerals, and this is the map when he send the minerals.
Ah, holy crap. And then look at this beautiful neck. So obviously this is custom for someone who's smoked a lot of weed or something. I mean, it's custom for someone who's very crazy. But a very happy customer because he did a great job. And we move on.
Thank you.
There are colorful pedals by Scoville, which is probably all hot because Scoville is, of course, as everyone knows, the scale for spiciness. Come on, Jens, come on. Next. AG guitars. You need a new name because that's kind of like, come on. Something more edgy, something that sounds like the guitar. Futuristic and, you know. So, I'm not a fan of just wood. That sounds dirty again. But in this combination with this wood and the simplicity of nothing in the fretboard and the Wenge fretboard, but with the Ovancol and Paduk, we went over this yesterday. Neck, we have a beautiful volute, we've got hip shot tuners, a rather small headstock, beautiful carve right here for the upper access. In this combination of also with the Wenge tops on the pickups that he makes himself, the simplicity here works. We don't need color. Yes, blue would have been better, and I would have bought it immediately if it had been blue for twice the price, but since it's not, you're shit out of luck. Actually, this guitar over there was blue, and the idiot sanded it off and brings a guitar that's not blue. Right?
I do the same than everybody else.
Yeah, well, because blue sounds better.
So I should only bring blue Strats to the show, or what?
Yeah, tone color is a real thing.
You told me yesterday that they sound better if they are blue.
Yeah.
You know what's my favorite color? It's blue.
Well,
it's no joke.
Well, why is it
I'll
blue?
come back next year for you and bring you a blue guitar. I promise.
This is really, really gorgeous. You do spend quite a bit of money on it, as all the guitars here. I should stop bitching about it. We're in Switzerland. These people are rich fucks, and they spend the money. So this is about how much? 40 something?
4.5.
4.5. I mean, it's just $4,500. I mean,
Less polar or something.
they're beautiful. And we move on.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Now this, I don't know. Because this lower horn here, first of all, again, grandma's kitchen table wood, but somehow this piece of wood is like a nebula, so deep and like a star system. It's absolutely beautiful. We have kind of the little Vola swoop, but opposite because with Vola it's on top. It's a gorgeous guitar, obviously similar price range. This is a beautiful job here on the set neck with the access, a little bit of flame, volute, hip shot, very small headstock. It kind of feels like we just had all these specs over there. I am undecided when it comes to this lower horn. It is not going lower than this because that would bother me, but it is going as low as the butt of the guitar. Now you people tell me and tell this nice gentleman from Boxes Guitars what you think about this lower horn. Yay or nay? Let me put it in front of me as if I'm playing. Cool. new, original, or you wouldn't buy it? I mean, people have to try new things in the guitar world, not to bring the next Strat. So yes, no, maybe, who knows? You tell me, you tell him, because these manufacturers need the information. There's also one in blue, which means it sounds better, obviously. I'm pretty sure if we played all 5 guitars, this would be the one that sounds the best, because blue sounds better, right?
Always.
We just asked the nice viewers what they think about your lower horn. Not that horn, that horn.
Yeah, always, always.
Yeah. And let's see what they say. These are actually not beyond ridiculous. We've got 3,200 euro. So you're from France then?
Yeah.
Not from Swiss-speaking,
No.
French-speaking Switzerland? Because you got euro prices.
Yeah. Euro price. You know my English, it's...
All good.
I'm sorry for
All good, all good. You can learn.
Yeah, I want to learn.
Moving on, Jens. Come on. Thank you.
Thank you.
We got some Purs. I don't know how to say this. Purs guitars. This is a what's it called? Private stock. I mean, it's a nice top. Nothing beyond There's Glib from Valiant. I mean, nothing like, oh my God, I can't be. I mean, okay, but the back. I don't know if the camera can get this. It looks like a black limbar, but then stained dark. Open geared tuners. That is rather nice. Now, is it, I think about 9,000 nice? I think I might be. Not in that color. It's not 9,000, right?
You're right.
This is black limbar stained.
That's right.
That's black limbar stained.
That's right.
I love it right here. That's beautiful big flame. And this is also beautiful, but it's not really matching, and it's not really matching here. Right, in the right angle, yes. But I'll tell you one thing. That's not private stock top for me. That's nice. It's nice as shit. But it's not like, oh my God, because it's not, I don't know, it's missing that last bit of holy fuck. But it's not 15,000 bucks private stock, it's 9. And I gotta say the weight, nice. And I guarantee you, oh, that's a zero quarter fretboard, right? I know shit! It's gonna sound fantastic. I mean, Paul Smith is crazy in the head, which is why I avoid him and the guitars. I'm sorry, he is. Sorry, Paul, you know. We've talked. You yell at me all the time. But this is very likely a fantastic guitar. To be fair to the brand and the man, all these are very likely fantastic guitars. I might bitch about 3-piece bodies and non-locking tuners versus locking, but I mean, look at this whale blue. I mean, oh God, it's so light. Did you need this?
No, I need that one.
No, you can't have that one.
No?
No, don't touch it. He's touching it. Tell him to stop. It's not blue, go away.
Okay.
But I mean, this.
I prefer blue.
Blue guitars sound better because tone color.
Okay.
Tone color is a real thing.
Okay.
This is, Jens, lift this. That is ridiculously light. And see, that's a dirty, filthy top with like,
Yeah.
I love this. It's uneven, but it's crazy wild and beautiful. We got the pickups are somethings. It says it on there, but I can't. It's 5812, 5815.
Yes, that's right.
Whatever that means. I have 5708s, and
58 means inspired by 1958, but released in 2015.
oh man, I mean. Well, that's decadent. That's ridiculously decadent. But this wasn't ridiculously expensive. This was 6 or 7?
6999.
Okay, 7,000 bucks, which is of course ridiculous. Okay, completely ridiculous. But comparatively to other guitars we've seen here, and then you have this in the back to scratch up with your belt. Nice. Nice. Oh, this is... I don't like traditional F-holes, not the biggest fan.
Would you tell about that? This is a piezo version.
Oh, that too. Oh, that's why I felt this. Whoa. This is a, I'm going to say it correctly. I'm sorry. This is a piezo version. Piezo. Heathen. Learn the freaking language. Piezo. It's a piezo. You know, that's how you say that. And then you've got it mixed and separate, and there's a battery. So in addition to being ridiculously decadently beautiful and blue and light, and having the 5815s and a beautiful one-piece bridge, it also has a piezo built in the bridge, so that you can play either semi-acoustic sounds or use it like John Petrucci would, mix in the piezo with your clean sound to give you a rather round, thick, clean sound, that sparkly top end. Don't see it as an acoustic replacement, because it's going to suck as an acoustic, but mixed in for those clean sounds to give that beautiful top end. That's how Petrucci does it. That's actually rather affordable, I gotta say, for $7,000, given what I see here and knowing the other PRS guitars. So yeah, whatever I said about Paul, I stand by, but they make fantastic guitars. And I mean, just look at this. Look at this. Look, Paul's got a tiny thing. But, oh, look, he's got a tiny thing, more tiny things. But it is gorgeous. It is.
The new modern Eagle, not Modern Eagle 5.
This?
Yes.
That's a Modern Eagle 5? It's not a Modern Eagle for me unless it's got a rosewood neck.
Yes,
and
I
it
know.
doesn't. And
I
it doesn't.
know.
It doesn't. It does. Boo. No. And it's too painted for me. I mean, give this a rosewood or Wenger neck and open. Oh God.
You're right.
If this had a rosewood neck, not painted,
Yes.
with all the guitars I have at home in this color and everything, I might actually make you an offer.
No, really?
Yes, I would.
Oh.
I haven't bought a guitar in 15 years.
Oy.
I would make you an
But you
offer.
would that-
I would. But it doesn't have the right neck. So,
Okay, I see.
I love this. We're off. I don't understand how I insult all these people pretty harshly, and they're having a gay old time with me. I don't know why that is, but it's fun. And you know, I just speak the truth. Here we got Lakewood from Gießen, where I live. They live about 20 minutes from me. They don't know I exist. I don't go to the factory, but they're beautiful guitars if you play subtly. If you're subtly fingerpicking, these are the guitars you should try, because, oh my God, do they respond. If you dig in with a pick, move on. Sorry. Because then they just go rattle, 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 strings on. They're not the greatest guitars when you're a strummer. When you're a picker, holy crap, are they beautiful. There's loads of guitars with, wood. They don't know how to make them blue, and they look like your grandma's kitchen table. I mean, we have a lot of this. Then we have Wild Customs from France. They have the flippity-doodah pickup system. Now they actually did away with it. There was a switch that flippity-doodahed the pickups, and now you do the flippity-doodah just with your hand, which makes it a lot cheaper to not have that switch, and you just go this. Is this sensible? Do you need this? I don't know. Do you want to pay for it? Most certainly not, because it's very expensive. But it's cool. I also like the really tactile oil painting on it, which is something we're going to see around the corner a bit more. Now, of course, if you're the Prince of Dubai, you need this, because, I mean, come on, look at it. There's something cool to be said about the designs. This is, of course, a telly with a slightly different horn, differently horned telly. And, I mean, if you're the Princess of Dubai, then that's the freaking guitar. I mean, holy crap, there's sparkle and then there's sparkle. And they went with sparkle. Oh yeah, here's the one where the pickups flippity-doodah with a switch. That's of course an extremely complex mechanical system, and these guitars clock in at I think like 7K or even more. Again, is this something that's necessary? You can't even go to a standardized humbucker size. They're all humbucker in single coil form. So even though you're super flexible, you're limited. But it's cool. Here we got Pagelli. extremely mega high-end, let's call it art. But I'm not really into guitars that say, please don't touch me. I don't like that. So we're gonna move on. I'm just against that at trade shows, you know. So we go down here. We've already covered this beautiful family. If you didn't see this, look at my video from Fibonacci. I keep saying Fibonacci, but that's mathematics. Wait, where's my guitar? The most beautiful guitar at the trade show is gone right now. It's a faded blue jean. There's of course the erotic, and if you ask yourself why is it called the erotic, take a look at it and then you know, because it's freaking sexy. But we've covered this and these beautiful people behind these guitars in a separate video on my channel. We're gonna wave and move on. We've also of course covered one of the guitars at the Nick Cooper booth. Guess which one? Guess which is the... Jens, do you think you know which guitar we covered? Yep, because this is an absolute masterpiece of a guitar. Watch that video, but it's a one-piece quilt top. It has a special wobbly knob on it that's custom. Costs a lot of money, that knob. Look at this back. It's custom. The guy ordered it that way. Said I wanted it with one wobbly volume, and Nick broke it, but still made it work. It's very, very complex technique. And then we've got a... I'm over here. Stay on talent. Who watches this? We got a Pofero neck, a non-locking tuner, so don't buy it. It's stunning. Locking tuners are heavy, he says. Your face is heavy.
And the locking tuners change the resonance behavior.
The locking tuners change the resonance behavior. I'm thinking...
You get locking tuners when you get a tram.
What?
You get locking tuners when you get a tram.
I'm thinking Nick makes fun of his friend Paul. Because that's something that your friend Paul would have said.
Guess where I learned guitar making.
If you have the money, buy it. If you need to put your kids into like a labor camp, do it, because it's worth it. No? You don't support that? If you have to put your sister in a labor camp, is that okay?
Depends on how nice the sister is.
How about your aunt who's just a bitch to everyone?
Oh, bitch is fine.
Okay, put your bitchy aunt in a labor camp and then use that money to buy the guitar. He does not support child labor, as do we not support child labor.
Animals at the end.
No.
Oh,
No. No, Nick, no. Oh, I need to show you guys these straps. These are neat because they're super padded. They're leather, which means cows had to die or something. But on the inside, which is really cool, is a silicone strip, so this will absolutely not move. And they feel very, very nice. We do not know the... Yeah, okay, I deserve that. I've done that about 1 million times. I've done this 1 million times. They feel extremely nice. Now, there is, of course, a thin strap, a wider strap. He goes further because he goes the widest strap in the fucking world that I've ever seen. That is utterly ridiculous. If you really want space or you have these really wide shoulders, now there are no prices anywhere. So how much would this be?
This one with 110.
110. For leather and then super padded.
Cotton padded are non-slippery.
It's amazing. And then if you want it even more padded, or you want your strap padded, you can get this, which is the same concept, just in short, and you put your thing in here, and then it's padded, get it? Also, a little bag for your transmitter, that's neat. Also, a little cleaning cloth, which I use for my glasses. He already bought me with this. I mean, you know, and then if you want it for if you have bigger glasses, you can do this, or use it for your guitar, which could actually be nice. So these are very, very specific kind of tools, but they're nice. And I really like these straps. Do I want to spend 100 and something bucks on it? Yes, no, who knows? But they do feel...
Oh, these are with Zarowski. going to be fun as well.
If you're very foo-foo, okay? If you're the Prince of Dubai and you really want something, look, if you're the Prince of Dubai and you got like 20 million bucks, he'll do this with real diamonds, right? I mean,
What's the name of the company?
the name of the company is BG, right? BG Rocks. No, I mean, this stuff is, it does feel ultra high-end and beautiful. And you know what? If you buy a Levy strap out of leather, you're gonna spend the same amount of money. It will not be padded. It will not be anti-slip. So you've already won, if you ask me, except for the fufu one. And is this real? No, this is a fake kind of a. How much?
Snake with 4 legs.
Ah, how much is this?
110.
Same thing?
Yep.
Nice. Thank you. We move on.
Thank you so much.
There's Valiant. We've covered that in a separate video. Here we got Wolfsberger guitars. We had a nice chat. We talked. Look at this beautiful, not a cutaway. I mean, that's beautiful detail. And then of course a little bit of a armrest right here.
It's kind of like
Beautiful work. Where do we go? Where do we go? Let's look at the beautiful people from Valiant Guitars that you should support with your money.
Hello.
Moving on. We got wood, we got wood. We got more Ukrainians. It's kind of like they're taking over. Here we got Sur guitars. If you've got the money and you want to buy a Strat style guitar. There's Music Man. This is of course a distributor that's showing their stuff here. Music Man, which is weird because in Germany they don't even distribute anymore. It's all direct. We got Turok standing there not making a sound. You can already tell that everything here is very, very high-endish. Now we're gonna get to something a little bit more interesting because, Jens, where are you going? So here we have something weird. Not you guys, you're not weird, it's okay. But these are different. Comes with a tuner, that's a nice gimmick. So from what I could gather, there's race cars. What do race cars have to do with guitars? Fucking nothing. But maybe materials, because something about aluminium, right?
Aluminium,
Aluminium,
impression 3D.
3D printed. Really? Ah, okay, it says carbon and plastic together. So this is aluminium.
Yes.
Ah, and it's hollow and I'm putting my fingers in it. I'm dirty. Because you can put your fingers in it. She said, no, she didn't say that. The guitar allowed me to do that because look in the back. Holes. This is a guitar for dirty people. But of course you can easily carry it like this. It has some weight to it, okay? It definitely does. So what's the benefit? Weight? No. It's up here for people that know how to play. I mean, if you want to be cool, it's down here. But I mean, I'm sorry, you're not going to play this guitar down here. / wouldn't. We have a traditional neck with a volute, hip shoddy lockings, a little bit of a beautiful flame in here. So he didn't just make this and then say, fuck the neck. They also put some detail in the neck. I don't know what I want to think about this because let me ask you one thing. Are you a guitar player? Do you play guitar? Really?
Yes. This is my guitar.
How do you adjust the volume while you play? You play and then...
Yes, yes.
Ouais, mais
Difficult.
tout le monde fait ça.
Yeah, well, you can't put it there, I get it. But then just put more material there. You can't do volume swells unless you do this. I see a problem there, okay? But you might not. But this is cool. And then how heavy is the composite 3D carbon? Oh, this is carbon, okay. Ah, lace pickups, okay. And then we have this graphic in here on aluminium.
Yes.
It's a cool concept, except for the shuller. I don't like the company. Look, you insult me twice on the phone. I'm gonna say in videos, I don't like your company. It's that simple. Okay? You're an arrogant prick to me. I'm gonna say, I don't like your company. It's my choice to do that. Oh, look at the tiny one that he's got there. Okay, it is, of course, it's different. It's cool. This is all traditional and feels very traditional. This is different. And apparently, somewhere it says Formula One technique, but this is Formula One technique? Yes. The 3D printing. Cool. Pricing is around for $32.90. So between $2,600 and $3,300. It's not inexpensive, but if you want something ultra unique, you know, but with a W. It's not like the guy that writes that stuff, it's that other guy with the W. It's clever. It's clever.
Yes.
It's clever.
It's our last name.
Ah.
Last name.
It's not even their last name, it's just Waldi is their last name. And then they stole the idea from that guy that writes. That is clever. You people are clever people. Marketing. Yeah, clever. Thank you. We move on. Look at the purple lavender, that's nice. That's how they can give the guitar some color, because this material is always the same. Jens, we almost made it. We've got Bacci guitars, Bacci. Don't know what to think of this. I wonder what the thing in the middle is. Because there's a middle metal piece. Can you see this middle metal piece? Oh God, this is different. Ah, this is like a bass 6 thing. It's not a baritone, it's like a bass 6 with a chuddy bridge. It's not as heavy as it should be. What is this? What? I know what this is. I get this, I understand this, I know this. This I've seen, this makes sense. What is this?
It's an extra pickup that brings the sound of these 3 low strings to the second output that you have here.
Ah.
Like in a big humbucker and you can put it in a bass amplifier at the same time.
And you have a ground switch right there.
Because if you use just the bass, you need to switch the ground. If you use it together, you don't have to switch.
Okay, this is, first of all, I do like the shape, that's really cool. What I love, absolutely love about this is, I have to say, the pickguard. Because I've never seen that pickguard pattern. It's pearloid, but not. Yeah. Where do you get this? It's super unique.
Yeah, that's why it's a secret, I can tell you.
Okay, fuck off! Okay, this is like a bass 6 kind of a thing. But it looks like you only make this.
Yeah.
You make basses and then guitar basses.
Yeah, it's for us it's more a baritone guitar. It's not a guitar basses. We try to move the baritone concept to a regular guitar. So it's 4th below tuning, but the feeling has to be very more like a regular guitar. So the inch scale is just 28, and the playability
just 28. Yeah. It's just 28.
Yeah, it could be 30. You know.
This is a beautiful fretless. Oh, it's I mean, the color is gorgeous. It's not yellow. It's not gold. It's yellow.
It's a Lambretta. Lambretta, it's one motorcycle, historic motorcycle, Italian motorcycle.
It's beautiful. I'm personally, I like fretless basses. You'd never see me really play fretless basses, but I absolutely love this. And I have a beautiful 6-string from Magnus Krempel, who recently died, and at some point I'll make a video about this. Hello, my friend. Wow, that is possibly one of the most beautiful necks I've ever seen. That is crazy nice. Open geared hip shots, right?
Yes.
Yep. Michael Bolton, but with 6 screws. neck, beautiful. How much would this be?
How much? It's around 5,000.
See, everything at the show here, you could literally just like buy cars for. we're apparently in Switzerland, where people just think $5,000 is nothing.
We made the bridges from the solid brass, so it's our original design, and we have different angulation to put the strings through.
That's why it's bent like this.
To have the regular tension, so the sound of the fifth string has to be the same of the others. So, and this is 5 strings, but it's very, very balanced.
Oh yeah, okay. It's a nice instrument, but it should be because it's $5,000. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, almost through. We got Schecter here, which wouldn't have interested me too much, but I've never played my friend John Brown's new Schecter signature, and here I had a chance because it's literally kind of a copy of his Mayonnaise guitar, which I play all the time. This, however, is lighter, and it's got the Wenge and it's so much lighter. It's got the same tuners, it's got the volute, it's got the ash body, it's got newly designed pickups. I don't know why this needs a coil tap, John. Nothing in the fretboard, and it clocks in at half the price of the Mayonnaise. It is really light. And Jens? Yeah, light. And I played it yesterday. I would like to have it in the studio to really compare it to my Duval Cutzy, his previous signature model. But it's a beautiful guitar. And the red one is gone. They had a Nick Johnson signature red. They had a Nick Johnson signature. They have a Nick Johnson signature HSS. Absolutely beautiful guitar. I don't know about this color because I'm not into red, but you can see it's slightly aged, and you can see a little bit of the flame underneath, decadently covered with an almost opaque finish. You idiots at Schecter. They make this in Arctic frost, where it's kind of white, turquoise, and you can see the flame through. Covering it with this red is just wrong, people. Why do you do this? But it's got this beautiful Wenge neck. It's a stunning guitar, and of course you know that I love the Nick Johnsons anyway. And that means that was more Ukrainians. They follow us. That means that we're done here from the Montreux. Oh, this, I'm sorry. This thing right here. I held this yesterday. That is ridiculous because it's got the same Wenge neck. It's got Schecter style tuners. Not hip shot, but it literally feels like a custom shop Nick Johnson to me. The neck is fantastic. Look at all of this. This thing clocks in at like $1,100. It's kind of weird with those pickups. And it's got options, but this does not feel like the €1,100 Schecter. I know the difference. I've reviewed them. For this neck alone, you should spend the money. This is pretty damn ridiculous. I really want to review this because it felt, I didn't play it on an amp, but it felt like the custom shop thing. And I've seen John Brown play this, and John said they're amazing. Why don't you review these? And then I said, because Schecter doesn't call me. That's why. And then I cried about it, and then everything was fine again. This is pretty damn awesome, and it's called the Schecter some model. And with a nice last shot of Lake Geneva in Montreux. That's how you say that. You heathens, learn French. Jens, 2 coffee, Buschenschenken, Henken, and me, Henning Pauli, say goodbye, and animals at the end.